Good evening. Hello, hello. I have another guest for you. Hold on one second while I invite her on. Okay. Hello. I'm just waiting for our guest to join us. I just invited her. So we're just waiting for that. But welcome. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
I hope were you trying to get me for a while?
Uh, no, no, no.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone.
Hello. For those coming in. Hello, hello.
I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and then I was like, wait a minute. So let me.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Brittany.
Hello. Okay. So y'all, it's Brittany. Her name is Brittany, and my name is Brittany. So just try to keep up. Okay. So we're gonna jump right in. For today's guest, I have Brittany, who is the owner of Infusion Soaps. She adds value to your self-care routine through vegan bath and body products infused with organic herbs. Not only does Brittany make infused soap that is good for your skin, but they are so aesthetically pleasing to look at that you almost don't want to use them. They look like slices of cake. Like they're so pretty and they smell good. I know this because I've actually bought from her multiple times. So I'm not just, it wasn't like a one-off fluke. Like they're all beautiful, they're pretty, and they smell good. So
Thank you.
without further ado, welcome you all, Brittany from Infusion Soap.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on here. This is great.
You are absolutely welcome. Thank you for doing this. I'm so excited to have you and hear from you. Okay, so we know a bit about who you are. Tell us where you're from.
Okay, so this is a long list, kind of. I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida, and I went to high school in Jacksonville. Then I went to school again in Pensacola. So I've been a little bit of everywhere, but now I have married into Arkansas, so that is where I am currently. But yes, I am Floridian at heart.
Did you finish high school in Pensacola?
No, I finished high school in Jacksonville. I
Okay,
graduated. Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
cool. So I always like to ask that question for my guests because I don't know who may come across this, and I always want people to know that no matter where you come from, if you are used to hearing people from my neighborhood, people from my city,
Mhm.
people from my state, it doesn't matter what they have done, you
Yeah.
have the opportunity to do something different.
That's
So
right. And you can be the first one.
that
Don't
part,
hesitate if no one else did it, but you can be the first one from your place that starts up a business or content creation. So,
yes. So tell us, how long have you been in business? First question.
yeah. So I've been in business for a little over a year now. So that's exciting. My business is still a little baby. But yeah, the first year was definitely a lot of learning, and I guess we can talk about that a little bit later on in the interview.
Yes. How are you impacting your clients or your audience through the products that you make?
Yeah, so right now our society is entering into they're becoming more health conscious, being more aware of what we are putting on our skin, what we're putting inside of our bodies. So my products being plant-based offers an alternative, a healthier choice for what we put on our bodies during bath time.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so this is okay, wait, we'll get to that. Wait. What is your ultimate goal or big picture with your business if you have one?
Yeah. So um, I do have I don't know if anybody knows me, y'all know there's a lot that goes on up here, and my ideas are, I always have new ideas all the time.
Okay.
But so big picture, I would love to have my soaps in Airbnbs and boutiques, especially those locally. And I really would like to do more wedding favors, baby shower favors, birthday parties, soap favors. It's perfect, right? Baby shower, soap shower. So it kind of fits. So yeah, I'm wanting my products to be spread and shared with family and friends through different events like that.
Love it.
Yeah, so if you're getting married or you're expecting a baby, email me, get in contact with me, and I can definitely, thank you. We can definitely work something out.
Someone said in the comments, yes, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Love it. I don't want to try to butcher your name, so that's why I said someone, but I see your comment. Did your upbringing influence the type of business that you have, or did you just see a need and decided to fill it?
Yes. The answer is yes. So, I grew up with very bad skin.
Okay.
I had eczema. If anyone watching went to high school with me, y'all know I was the one who was known for the sneeze. I had really bad allergies. My skin would break out between my arms, on my neck, behind my legs. I couldn't use everyday soap. Like, I won't call out soap brands, but there are certain soaps that I just could not use. It would break my skin out very bad. And so there was a need for me to find something that was real, used real plant ingredients, but that also didn't break my skin out. So me making these soaps helped solve that issue for me. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So kind of my upbringing a little bit did influence. I needed to fix that. That was not okay.
Take us from you having the idea to actually starting it and bringing it to life. Like, what were some of those first few steps that you took?
Okay, yeah. So I first got the idea back in 2014. So this was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When I wanted to do this. 2014 is when I first went natural.
Okay.
And 2014 is when I was officially plant-based. So I not only provide plant-based products, but I also eat a plant-based lifestyle. So I kind of was like just in this transition to a whole lifestyle of better things. So the hair is what started this off, ironically enough. And then I was like, well, what else could I choose? Because I was putting shea butter and all this stuff. Back then people were just trying to learn how to do their natural hair. And so I was like, man, well, what else can I make? So I started trying lip balms, and I was doing the whole thing. Well, then I went, I moved to Tennessee, and I went to school again. And then I moved to Arkansas, I went to school again. So there was this time period where I couldn't fully make my dreams come true. Like, I couldn't do it. I had the desire to do something. I just didn't have the time or the money to do it. You never have time and money at the same time, seems like. But I just couldn't do it. So there would be pockets of time where I would have the time. So I would get my little ingredients together, and what I would do is make some soaps, and I would give it away to people on campus. And I would give it to them with a little survey that tells me how you like the scent, how does it feel on your skin, the whole nine, So I was just kind of like testing things out and doing a lot of research and really trying to figure out what I would want to offer as a product to people. And so fast forward to last year, I got married, finished school, and was finally like, okay, I'm going to do this. I have to do this. because it never left me. 10 years later, this desire is still in my heart. I had to do it. So yeah, I got a little. So I'm also a ministry wife. Me and my husband travel a lot. So when we were home, I got a little side thing, and that side thing helped fund my actual business that I wanted to do.
Okay.
So yeah, fast forward to last year, I decided to launch my business. So yeah, Infusion has been it has taught me a lot. I think a lot of times we get on social media and we see people who have started their own business, or maybe they're content creators, and like overnight it seems like they have a truckload full of products and they're mailing them out, and we're like, oh man, that's going to be me. And then when it doesn't happen the way we see it, we can sometimes I think get discouraged. But I think that it's important to know that everyone has a different story. Your coming to fulfilling your dreams looks different. And it's okay to not look like everybody else or go the same route that everyone else does. You have your own story, and that can be used to, be a blessing to somebody else.
Yeah. So this is not on there, but I would love for you to talk a little bit about what do you do when you have a desire for something and you can't do it? What do you do? How do you handle that?
Yeah. Story of my life, I think. Honestly, just a lot of prayer and waiting for the right doors to open. I think a lot of times we want to do something so bad, but God sees the bigger picture. I believe that God sees a bigger picture and he knows what's going to be the right time. So I would say in that waiting period to pray, watch for providence to open up, but also learn more about the thing that you want to get into. So for instance, in my case, I wanted to open a bath and body business. So I'm doing research, I'm watching videos, I'm learning how to make different products. So there are things that you can do in the wait time, so that when if God opens that door, you'll be ready.
Yeah. And I want to point out that you were doing market research because you created the product, you gave it to people, and then you were smart enough to not just give it to them and say, oh, tell me what you think, but you actually attached a survey to it to make sure you can get your results. Did you know you were doing that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you were doing it.
That wasn't something that I looked up. I wanted to know what people thought. And,
That's
people are
good.
busy in college. You just give them everything they need. And what they would do is put it in my little mailbox at school. They would put it in my mailbox and I would get the feedback back. But yeah, I still had to wait several years after that before I could actually make it official.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Next question. If someone is interested, this is actually our last question. If someone is interested in starting a business.
I feel like there was more questions, but go ahead.
Yeah, we have rapid fire after this and then we're done.
Okay.
That was it. It was quick. If someone is interested in starting a business, you can go one or two ways. One, can you give them 3 practical tips if there's something else you want to share outside of what you've already shared? Or can you give them encouragement to actually start if they're scared?
Yes. Yeah. Can I give 4?
Yeah.
3?
Yes.
I think, wasn't it 3 practical? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 4. Practice, right? I mentioned before, it's important to practice. So I learned how to make soap, kind of like how I learned how to cook, right? You get a cookbook and you go through those recipes and you mess up and it's okay. You use your mistakes and that's fine. So this is one book that I would recommend. It's called Pure Soap Making by Anne Marie. She has a business, all handmade soap makers know her, called Brambleberry. And This is a book and it has tons of different soap recipes in there. So you could just practice with colors, practice with essential oils, practice with whatever, and then you kind of get the hang of it. So that's one tip I have, is to practice. Have a support system. If someone is watching and is interested in Bath and Body or something, I would encourage you to get in contact with or involved with the HSCG. It's called Handmade Soap and Cosmetic Guild. It's a big deal. And so yeah, if you want more information on that, just DM me. But have a support system and be able to talk to people that understand or are even interested in what you're doing. It's hard to talk to somebody a lot about something that you're passionate about if they're not interested. So have a support system. Be legal. Be legal. It will give you peace of mind. Register your business, pay those taxes, label your things the right way, be legal. There's another book I would recommend as far as that goes, and it's called Navigating Rules and Regs. So yes, it is a really big, thick book on what you need to know to navigate all the rules and regulations of having your own product-based business, and also to know your worth. You have to believe in yourself and know what you're worth, and that you are doing these things or providing these products or services using your time. This is what you are, maybe you're making a living for, but even if you're not, what you do is valuable. What you're providing for people is valuable. So yeah, those would be my 4 tips. I have another one way at the end, but yeah, those would be my 4 for now.
Okay. She came prepared. I love it. Not only did she tell us, but she was able to show it. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And did you have anything for people who just need encouragement if they're scared? Did you want to say anything for that one?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. There was believe in yourself and put God first. So there's a verse that came to my mind. It's 1 Thessalonians 5:24. And it says, he who calls you is faithful. He will surely do it. So if you have prayed about this and you feel like, that God is calling you to start a business or to do anything, trust, even in the down times when things aren't as great as you thought they should be, that if he called you to do something, he's going to do it. He'll open the doors and he'll close the doors, and consider them both a blessing. So yeah, don't get discouraged. The first year of business, for my 1-year anniversary, I needed to recount all of the blessings, all the things that were good that happened that year. But of course it wasn't all good, but I'm not going to mull over all the things that discouraged me throughout the year, But there were times where I was like, forget it. I don't, or I don't think I can do this, because sometimes your expectations aren't met. But every time, Brittany, every time I wanted to give up, random, the Lord would confirm to me that, no, this is what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
Random. And so, yeah, that was something that was really encouraging to me. And if you are a believer, I hope that is encouraging to you to believe that if you believe God has called you to do this, then he'll also open the doors for it to be done.
Yes. That's so good. Okay, so that is it for all of our questions. Now we're going to go into rapid fire.
Okay.
But I have a question. If I could insert it in here, it's one thing to make soap, because you can make soap that's infused with natural herbs and all that, and it's good for your skin. But how did you get into making them so beautiful? Where did that come in? Is that something that was already in your mind when you thought about making them? I want them to be pretty, because I have a natural health food store by my house, and it's just little brown soap, and it's goat milk and it has a cute little paper on it, but it's just brown soap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's something that, so soap making is also a creative outlet for me. I will tell you up and down, I'm not a creative person, but I think soap making has brought that out of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to try to paint. I will do the follow alongs on YouTube all day, but I'm just not creative. But yeah, soap making has done that for me. I want things to look nice. And I think that's something, just like how you said, a lot of times we think natural or whatever has to be boring and bland and brown and beige, but it doesn't. It can be fun. And that's what I want it to be. I am naturally a happy, chipper person. So I think that shows in the products that I make.
Yes. Yeah. It does. It does. They're so beautiful, y'all. They're so pretty. Okay. Here we go. Rapid fire. You already said this, so if you don't have anything else, that's okay.
Sure.
You probably already answered it. What is one book that has helped you in business?
Oh yeah, those are the two books that I showed you. You can read as many books as you could. Yeah, but yeah, those would be the two main ones that I would suggest to read if you are going into the field that I am.
Okay.
There are also a lot of blogs. So yeah, there are starting to become soap books like that are starting to become more popular, but they aren't as much as you would see like tons of cookbooks. So you can find different bloggers online as well.
Okay. When was the last time you burned something? Anything? Hair, clothing, food?
Yeah, this morning. So I burnt some. I was trying to reheat up some rice and curry that I had made.
Ooh.
And when you reheat things, sometimes it's a good idea to like pour a little bit of water so like the steam can heat it up. I got distracted as I always do, and it crusted. Yeah,
Did you still eat it though?
I still ate it. I just scraped the stuff off the top, but it's okay.
There it is. What is one platform or application that helps you to run your business?
Pirate Ship. I use Pirate Ship to ship all of my products out to you. So, yeah, I package them at home. I drop them off at the post office. I don't have to wait in line. You get discount shipping rates. So even if you have any product business, if you're a painter, if you're whatever, I would suggest using Pirate Ship.
Okay. We haven't heard that tip before, so that's a good one. Yes. What is one talent that you do not have, but you wish you did, and why?
I want to learn how to sing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to sing, and I would like to learn how. You should have heard me in 2020. I was like, I want a personal person to be here and tell me when I'm cracking. Yeah, I tried to a little bit when I was in school in Arkansas. It didn't work out.
Can you hold a note?
I can hold a note, and I might be able to harmonize a little bit, but not a lot. I just, yeah.
Oh goodness. And what's your why?
Play the piano. That's a gift that I never cultivated. When I was a little girl, my mom had me in piano lessons. I have a keyboard sitting here, but
Yes. My daughter, I had her in piano lessons, and she naturally, like the teacher said, she picks up on it pretty easily, and she seems like she could do well in it. Mm-hmm. And the girl is like, I don't want to do piano. Like, this naturally comes easy to you. Okay. She had moments, but What can you do? Okay, last question. Who is one content creator that is constantly dropping gems or advice that you have actually implemented in your own business and it was helpful or it worked?
Yeah, Anne Marie. Anne Marie from Brambleberry, or Soap Queen is Soap Queen TV. It's not on TV, it's on YouTube, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that is it. If you don't have anything else, then you can share where people can find you, your website, your IG handle, let people know. That's it.
Yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram, infusion_soaps. I do have a website. It is infusionsoaps.com. It is temporarily closed at the moment. I have some new products that I am trying to put on there. So, yeah, for right now, to keep you entertained, infusion_soaps here on Instagram.
Yes, I love it. So go ahead and just follow or save a post or something in the meantime until she gets it up and then go order you some stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
That is awesome. And if she shared anything that was good that you like, even if you're watching the replay, go back, like some posts, comment under them to help get her, the algorithm is raggedy. So help us out. Okay?
Thank you, Brittany.
Yes. Thank you for joining me. And that is it. Again, I don't know if I said it the first time, but if not, for the first time or again, the whole point in me doing these interviews is so that you can see people who feel like they have an idea that's worth fleshing out, whether it's a business, a ministry, a nonprofit, a local moms group, whatever it is. If you feel like you have something that's worth trying out, that's going to impact the world in a positive way, in a godly way, then do it. Start it. Stop giving yourself excuses and be willing to try, because you never know what might come from it. So, yes, that is it. Bye, y'all.
Bye.